The notion that science is satanic and deceitful to faithful Christians is a concept that has been debated by many. Some argue that science is an attempt to undermine the authority of the Bible and the Christian faith, while others say it is a means to understand the world and its complexities. However, for those who believe that science is satanic, the idea stems from the perceived contradictions between scientific theories and biblical teachings. One of the primary concerns is the theory of evolution, which suggests that humans and other living organisms evolved from a common ancestor over millions of years. This idea is seen as a direct challenge to the biblical account of creation, where God created the world and all living things in 6 days. Many Christians believe that the theory of evolution is an attempt to disprove the existence of God and the validity of the Bible. They argue that if humans evolved from animals, then the concept of original sin and the need for salvation through Jesus Christ is undermined. Another area of concern is the field of cosmology, which studies the origin and evolution of the universe. The Big Bang Theory, which suggests that the universe began as a single point and expanded rapidly around 13.8 billion years ago, is seen as a threat to the biblical account of creation. Some Christians believe that the Big Bang Theory is an attempt to explain the origin of the universe without the need for a creator God. They argue that if the universe can create itself, then God is not necessary, and the Bible's account of creation is false. Additionally, the field of genetics and the discovery of the human genome have also raised concerns among some Christians. The idea that humans can be reduced to a set of genetic codes, and that these codes can be manipulated and altered is seen as a challenge to the biblical concept of human dignity and the image of God. Some argue that if humans are just a collection of genes and molecules, then they are not created in the image of God, and their lives have no inherent value or purpose. However, it is essential to note that the idea that science is satanic and deceitful to faithful Christians is not universally accepted among Christians. Many Christians see science as a means to understand the world and its complexities, and they believe that faith and science are not mutually exclusive. They argue that the Bible and science are two different ways of understanding the world, and they complement each other rather than contradicting each other. However, many scientists are Christians themselves, and they see their work as a means to understanding the creation of God. They believe that science is a way to reveal the wonders of God's creation and to appreciate the complexity and beauty of the world around us. They argue that science and faith are not in conflict, but rather, they are two different perspectives on the same reality. In conclusion, the idea that science is satanic and deceitful to faithful Christians is a complex and multifaceted concept. While some Christians see science as a threat to their faith, others see it as a means to understand the world and its complexities. It is essential to recognize that faith and science are not mutually exclusive, and they can complement each other. Rather than seeing science as a challenge to faith, Christians can see it as a means to deepen their understanding of the world and its creator. By embracing science and faith, Christians can gain a more comprehensive understanding of the world and their place in it, and they can appreciate the beauty and complexity of God's creation.